Welcome back to the Charismatic Voice and to our first ever Pregnant Lady Reacts. If you were with us at the live stream yesterday, you heard the big announcement. And at some point during this video today, we are going to reveal the gender. So it seems like appropriate timing that we look at We've Got the Moves by Eskimo Callboy. Yes, I have been saving this video for this exact moment. You're welcome. And it's the very first time that I will ever hear Eskimo Callboy. They are supposed to be very funny. I hear that their comedic quality is top-notch. I'm really looking forward to that and adding to it. And additionally, they mix a bunch of cool elements. They're German metalcore, but also there's techno involved. So maybe they're called electronicore? I've never heard electronicore. This sounds fun, right? So let's all have fun together. Don't forget to stick around for this baby gender reveal. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm doing this in a YouTube video. Let's get to it.
Summer mood, hot sand under my feet. Cold beer, cheap wine, yeah, that's all that we need. We got the moves, and everybody's like, oh fuck yeah, that's all we got. We got the moves, when everybody's like, yesterday we drank too much, let's do it again. We got the grow, so everybody put your hands right up. Tonight is the night.
I want to tell you all that I looked at the pictures for a while so that I'd be able to identify who each person was, and now I completely give up. The glasses and the hair and the lack of mustaches is completely throwing. So we're going to go back to the beginning again because I realized I was not going to be able to achieve the identification process whatsoever.
Summer mood, hot sand under my feet. Cold beer, cheap wine, yeah, that's all that we need. We got the moves, and everybody's like, oh fuck yeah, that's all we got. We got the moves,
Kudos to their props. Tiny hands with tiny mics. Really brilliant sippy cups. I like their props a lot. Okay, I'm gonna keep going.
It's like, oh fuck yeah, that's all we got. We got the moves, when everybody's like, yesterday we drank too much, let's do it again. We got the grow, so everybody put your hands right up. Tonight is the night. We're young, we're free, sipping on booze on a sunny beach. We're alive, we believe the summertime memories will never fade away.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go back and talk about a few things in here. First of all, I love the way that there are so many layers of the harsh vocal. Right? There's just so much going on in there. It's kind of like an oatmeal cookie, right? With chocolate chips in it, but it's maybe put into a square shape. And it's just the most delicious thing you've ever had to eat. It's like you crave it. You need all of the stuff in here. I think there's even maybe some sort of delicious nut or something, right? Lots of harsh vocals. Layered like that, definitely oatmeal, chocolate chip, chunky square cookie. I dig it. And then you get to the chorus, and you have layers with the singing voice, with a clean voice as well. Maybe the clean voice is the chocolate chip. Maybe. It does have a certain smoothness about it that sounds really good. So, I want you all to appreciate this moment of glorious layering once again. Here we go. The eyes locked? Oh my goodness.
We're living the good life, high life. Everybody wants that hot vibe. We wanna feel it just all over and over again. More, just give me more. Cause we're addicted to the growth, oh yeah. We don't let it go.
I have to say, each of these people and the sudden rapture not rapture. Attentiveness. Is that what I'm looking for? Let's go back. Where is it? There. You go. Right there. The way that her eyes are captured by their singing is exactly how I feel captured right now by chicken salad, right? I smell chicken salad right now, I think about the balance of flavors and how much I need to have, this, right? You have that balance in the various things that you see in there, in like the squirt bottle. You've got a squirt bottle going on. You see all of their pruning, but it's all chicken salad because it's everybody that's dressed the same. So yes, exactly. When I see all of that goodness happening in one scene, I would absolutely turn and go, boo, 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 and then eat some, chicken salad. Yeah. Whoa, oh, so much attention. Oh. It has the feeling of summertime, like a little bit of lemon in there and grapes, and then it's got nice substance with some protein and both the chicken and the walnuts. And you got crunch in there too. And it's the balance in the film that I'm seeing overall too. It reminds me absolutely of chicken salad. And I love the way that they've captured everyone's attention with a boop, 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 head bobbing moment. Here we go. Wait, are you actually pruning that tree as a girl who grew up on an orchard? I don't know if that's effective pruning technique.
We're living the good life, high life. Everybody wants that hot vibe. We wanna feel it just all over and over again. More, just give me more. Cause we're addicted to the growth. Oh yeah.
I love the video.
We got the move. We got the move. Everybody fly. Yesterday we drank too much. Let's do it again. We got the grow. We got the grow. So
Yeah, everyone, stop. Chicken salad. It's there. I feel like this is brilliant planning on their end, because there is a squirt bottle in there and it looks like it's hot outside, but we have a parasol that's happening. When you get really hot, you get really dehydrated. And when your vocal folds get dehydrated, it is not good at all. Vocal folds, when they're really plump and they're looking good, they should in some way resemble string cheese, okay? They need to be jiggly. They should, they have a lot of flexibility. And I definitely think that this string cheese, right, looks like it's got that jiggliness to it. So if you had two pieces of string cheese, you would notice that if these vocal folds are coming together, right, you kind of have attachments on the ends. And, string cheese is hard to handle. It's so jiggly. So it goes like this. It goes wacka, 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 right? It happens really easily. This would be even better if I dipped this in some sort of fluid that was rather viscous but continuous, right? Not like chunky pasta sauce, but not as drippy as water, maybe like a smooth cream sauce on top, okay? So, and they come together very easily. Because they're so jiggly, it's easy to sing. So this guy has a squirt bottle, and he also had a really cool sippy cup again at the beginning. And that means that they are staying hydrated. That squirt bottle in the air, it makes it so you can breathe in the moisture from it. And that helps the vocal folds stay hydrated actually externally. It's kind of amazing. Steam and taking a nice shower, all of those things are one of the ways you can directly hydrate vocal folds, right? Now, string cheese is a nice way to talk about vocal folds. It does have some layers in it, but it doesn't show layers as well. But it should be plump. Your vocal folds should be plump and very easy to vibrate or jiggle like this, essentially. Now, if your vocal folds get a little bit more dehydrated, say, approach cucumber status. Oh, this is kind of cool because within the cucumber, you can actually see more of the vocal fold layers. They got lots of vocal fold layers, but you'll notice it's not as jiggly, right? It's got some flexibility to it, but you'll see this outer layer maybe has a little, there's like even cell layers that are happening in there. So as far as like trying to get them to go wacka, 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 a little bit more stiff, this is what your vocal folds might be like if they were a little bit more dehydrated. That outer layer, especially, that tends to show more dehydration. Again, that can sort of like look like the chunky pasta sauce. but I mean, they're not as pliable or as flexible, right? You can get some flexing out of them, but ultimately they're a little bit crunchy at that point, right? So more dehydrated means usually stiffer vocal folds, not as easy to vibrate. So sometimes that means the high notes are harder to get to. Yeah, there's a thing called phonation threshold pressure, and that means that you need more lung pressure. And we've measured that, and we know that when you're dehydrated, you need a lot more lung pressure to create the same vibration for a higher note, for example, than you would need for vocal folds that were more string cheese jiggly-like. But luckily, both of these are still rather fluid. They're not like totally desecrated vocal folds. Totally desecrated vocal folds. This is like if you were dead, okay? If you were dead. Maybe you become Cheeto level of vocal folds here. They are crunchy. See, when they come together, they can't fully come together. There's a gap in between. It's the worst. It's just terrible. So yeah, Cheeto-like vocal folds don't exist in live humans. Hopefully they don't exist in live humans, but they're really only good for one thing. All that air between them, you wouldn't hear a single note happen. It wouldn't happen. It just couldn't vibrate. It couldn't create a pitch. So instead, they are delicious, delicious snacks. Having a spray bottle helps the air to stay hydrated. Might help those vocal folds to have a little more efficiency with their wacka, 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 right? They can be a little more jiggly. And it's very good to have a sippy bottle and be drinking lots of water. Okay, there you go. Vocal folds as shown by food. Yeah, look at that nice moist air.
We don't need no club, all we need is the sun. Yeah, we were raised like hell till the weekend is done. We got the moves, and everybody put your hands straight up. Tonight is the night, we say.
A few comments in here. First of all, I don't think that evergreens count as vegetables, and vegetables aren't that delicious anyhow. And second of all, I really appreciate the wide spray amount that he's getting with that squirt bottle now, especially after our hydration. And then another thing, I think the cop girl that got out of the car, I definitely think that she is his version of chicken salad. Oh, so good. So very good. Maybe she's like a grape in it. And then I'm going to go back because I was thinking about all of the hilarious aspects they've added in this, and I realized that they got to this da-da-da-da-da-da-da thing that's really catchy, and I wanted to catch exactly where that started again. Definitely makes you want to jump up and down, huh?
Everybody put your hands straight up. Tonight is the night, we say.
So this is such a good beginning to it because we have just the voices enter there. I think you've got that and maybe a couple octaves going and no bass, no instruments, just the voices, and then you feel the drop of the instruments. Nice arrangement.
Tonight we say.
Whoa, I love this super catchy da-da-da-da that's happening. And then the aggressive party like growl of we got the moves. He's just yelling it and having fun. It's hysterical. Also got a shout out to the blue and pink combo in here. I love the way they're still keeping my secret a secret. Yeah. And then again, I'm going to go back one more time. I really, really want to jump, but apparently you're not supposed to jump a lot when you're pregnant. So I'm not going to jump, but I hope that all of you that are watching this video will jump for me because this is so jumpy inducing. Okay. goodness. Oh my goodness. I just love the way that this has so much layer within his harsh vocal. And it's so much fun at the same time. Again, chocolate chip oatmeal square, 100%, because this is just, it's got all of the good stuff in it. It's addictive. It's it's delightful. It's so lovely. I love how fun it is while being screamy, scary deathcore-ish at the same time. Like, what a wonderful combination. I think I might really like an electronicore. I don't know. Or I'll go back. Mm-hmm. Tiny hand to tiny microphone. Okay, back.
Yesterday we drank too much, let's do it again. We got to grow, so everybody put your hands straight up. Tonight is the night, everybody hands up. We don't need a damn drum.
Love the shift in instrumentation down below that as well. It's almost like a drop in dubstep right there.
We got to grow, so everybody put your hands straight up. Tonight is the night, everybody hands up. We don't need a damn drum. Get down, 'cause we got a body like a. And we want someone to listen up. It's all going like a boom, boom. We gon' put the track on repeat.
We're free, sipping on booze on a sunny beach. We're alive, we believe that summertime memories. We're young, we're free.
It was so pretty there. Like that was almost pure Nutella at that moment. It was just so gorgeous and so smooth. And if only there was a spoon of Nutella that just magically appeared. It might take a bit because I didn't really prepare for it to happen, but a spoon of Nutella could happen. Who knows? It's possible. But that moment was so gorgeous. He had this beautiful string of, it was like just silky, smooth sound. There was nothing that was mixed in there. So it was definitely not an oatmeal cookie moment, but nothing mixed in. It was just pure, gorgeous. Oh my God. It was brilliant. I think that moment might have been a little less than this huge spoon of Nutella is. But, oh my God. It was gorgeous. It was truly, I love the way that we had this bit of peace within this crazy section. I love the way that it felt so soothing in the midst of a huge party scene. I mean, he's even floating in water while he does that. It was just totally amazing. So anyhow, I'm gonna go back to that gorgeous moment and reflect on how much it reminds me of Nutella. Back a little bit. A little more context.
We're free, sipping on booze on a sunny beach. We're alive.
Wow.
We believe that summertime memories. We're young, we're free.
I need to hear that again. This is one of my favorite parts of the song now. This is not surprising, right? Of course, it's one of my favorite parts. It's the Nutella part.
We're young, we're free, sipping on booze on a sunny beach. We're alive.
Wow.
We believe that summertime memories. We're young.
He even has this amazing focus in the sound. So you have like a roundness that's behind it, and then like the roundness behind it is probably the hazelnut. And then there's a cut through that's almost like the really like clear, brighter chocolate center. It's I like the balance in that a lot. Let's go back here one more time. This is really pretty.
Young, we're free, sipping on booze on a sunny beach. We're alive, we believe the summertime memories. We're young, we're free, sipping on booze on a sunny beach. We're alive, we believe the summertime memories will never fade away. Will never fade away. Will never fade away.
Oh, I like the ship there.
Wann ist hier los? Verpisst euch, ihr Lappen!
I don't have any idea what he said at the end, but I think it was something about, why are you partying in my yard? Where's my chicken salad? So one more time we're gonna do this once back, one more time, because this is glorious. Oh, but why just once more? This saying I'm only go once more back through the song is like saying you can only give me one scoop of peppermint chocolate chip ice cream. I feel that it's very important when you go back that you probably should go back yourself and watch through the entire video, because you can't just watch one section of an Eskimo Callboy back again. So to everybody who's watching this right now, I expect you to go back to the Eskimo Callboy video on their channel, watch it through entirely without my food interruptions and cravings. Watch it all the way through, and then, because you know I need more than one scoop of ice cream as well, come back and recommend on this channel all of the other kinds of ice cream I should try, by which I mean all of the different Eskimo Callboy videos that I need to watch. So anyhow, we're gonna watch the end of this once more. I expect you to bring me a pint of ice cream and all of your recommendations of different kinds. Let's watch this video all the way through to the end now.
Wann ist hier los? Verpisst euch, ihr Lappen!
Bring me my chicken salad! Right? I think that's what he's saying. That video was so satisfying. I'm not kidding. I need all of you. I need you all to recommend more flavors of Eskimo Callboy. Tell me down in the comments which song of Eskimo Callboy I should listen to next. I need to hear them more. It's addictive. Even a pint won't satisfy me. I need to hear a lot more Eskimo Callboy. They're just so much fun. It's strange. They almost don't even sound like metal to me, but I know that metal covers a huge variety of genres, but the way that they incorporated so many, they even had pop elements in the way that they had repetitive hooks. The chorus felt really catchy, but then you had this total screamer section, which was super fun and made so much sense within the context. I loved it. I just loved it. It's definitely one of the party songs that if I weren't pregnant, I would be dancing and jumping up and down to like crazy. And speaking of that pregnancy, I know you guys are all waiting for that moment. I have given you a hint the whole time, so maybe you've picked up on it, but if you haven't, it's a boy. Eskimo Callboy, right? It was in the title of the video. How did you not guess? So, baby boy, due at the end of May. Thank you all for your wonderful support. Thank you for enjoying this hilarious video where we talk about food and how it's like voice and how cucumbers are exactly like vocal folds. Well, mostly like vocal folds. It has been very much fun for me, and I hope it was fun for you too. And thank you to Eskimo Callboy and the band for creating such an amazing video that we could do a gender reveal to. Celebration, it's a boy! Sorry.